Today's reading is for Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. If you're new to the channel, check out the description box. There's information in the description box that will lead you to learning more about me. In the description box, you'll find my email address. You'll learn about what I do as far as readings. The information is there. I also have a website, guys. You need to check the website to figure out what type of reading you would like. I specialize in different readings, right? So it's not just a two-card reading. That's just something that I do when I go live, all right? If you'd like a full reading, you would email me or you would email me at truthgoddesstarot@gmail.com. That's for a full reading. I just do the live two-card readings, quick. That's not a full detailed reading, right? That's a quick little donation of $9.99. That ain't nothing real heavy. So if you want a full reading, you send me an email at truthgoddesstarot@gmail.com. I don't want you guys to forget that the little, the quick little two-card reading, that's just giving you like a little, that's not a full diagnosis of what it is that you might want to know. I don't want y'all to think that. Understand that if you want a full reading, send a email. And also if you want to know the prices, go to the website. Everything is in the description box, guys. I have to repeat this because I need new people to understand who I am, what I do, and all of that good stuff. So if you'd like a full reading, not a two-card reading, because a two-card reading is just, a little quick something. That ain't really giving you everything, right? All right, so let's just see what's going on in your energy. Oop, the health card is at the bottom of the deck. Hopefully you guys in your health is doing good. There's somebody with this unsolicited advice. I'm certain I know best. I hate to say I told you so. That could be you guys. Somebody did not want to take your advice when it came to their health, right? I hear you calling. Yeah. Somebody didn't want to take your advice. Now they're trying to call you. I hear you calling. So now we hear somebody calling you. They want to physically, they want to telepathically speak to you because now this is somebody who was like, they didn't want to hear nothing you had to say. Now they're calling you, right? Hear you calling me. I can just hear you calling me. That's confirmation, facts. So somebody's trying to tap in to your energy. And I want you guys to understand, people, when someone comes on your mind, that's somebody sending out some vibration toward you. They want you to pick up, yearning for me, right? Boy, you see, I'm wise enough to know when a body's yearning for me. Yeah. Y'all know who that is. Want to say it again. Now, don't get into the character of the person. The message, yearning for me. He had to go through his returns, right? But he's a gifted soul. The choices that he made, he made. That's just like the person that was in your life. They made choices. He made them too, but it doesn't take away the gift that this man has. And he's a master genius. I'm not at all promoting anything, but it's the energy behind some of the music that was being conveyed. Now, all that other deep stuff, it's real. It is what it is. Just take the message. Don't worry too much about all of that. I'm going by the energy and what it is that I'm conveying to you. And this person did not want to take the message from the messenger, which was you. It was unsolicited. They thought, oh, well, I don't need to hear what you have to say because this is a person who knew it all. But you were wise, right? You guys were wise before your years because a lot of you guys were dating somebody that was a lot older than you. See, Sunrise. You are talented, gifted. You have gifts that the universe was trying to help this person, but they were like, nah, mm-mm. It was unsolicited. So you know how sometimes you could be talking to somebody and you're not even really thinking, you're just, it's coming from your heart and you're just expressing, right? Let me put the mic on. You're just expressing. And through your expression, it really is showing your gifts. And you have envious people who don't want to see that. That's why the sunrise is out here. Because this is somebody who didn't want to see your gift. New creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. That's where you're at now. This person is yearning for you now. Now, oh my goodness. If you, they begging for your ideas. They're begging for your advice. Before it was unsolicited. Yeah, oh, look what jumped out. Yeah, this snake. They begging for you now. Oh, my body's yearning for you. Yeah. Uh-huh. They would do anything to have your advice at this point. But at the time, oh no, you didn't know nothing. Or they didn't want to hear what you had to say because what you had to say really wasn't much. Now they're missing you. See? Missing you. This whole thing is about somebody seeing how passionate and confident and vivacious and optimistic that you are, right? This person wants the Ace of Wands. They want a new beginning. There's somebody who wants a new beginning. This is somebody that's a Cancer, Gemini. Yeah, a new beginning with the new moon. A Gemini. This is a lover. This is somebody that wants to, they want to connect with you. This person knows that you or they travel alone. I believe you guys travel alone. Maybe you will be taking a trip by next month, some of you guys, where you're going to meet somebody. A King of Cups. So we have the King and the Queen of Cups. Wow. So just saying, in 30 days, which is during what? Capricorn. And I just told y'all, Capricorn energy. You're single, but in a month for some of you guys, that's not going to last forever because there's a new beginning when it comes to your finances, a job, somebody you'll meet on a job for some of you guys while you're investing, something about your security. There's going to be a new beginning when it comes to your money a month from now. So by next month, it's like you're single. You're going to have a new opportunity for new beginnings in your finances. And this is a King of Cups. So this is a person who is very balanced, compassionate, somebody that's a great communicator, just like you, because you came out as the Queen of Cups. Yep. For some of you guys, it'll be 120 days, 4 months. At time, it just varies, right? So this is about you, Page of Cups. This person was talking to a third party, doing spell work, candle work. Yeah. Somebody was an exotic dancer. This page was in communication with an exotic dancer. So that's it's interesting. Quite interesting, Saggies. So yeah, so now you have a con artist, a snake, somebody that is into missing you. They miss you. My body's calling you. I miss you. The crib, a birth of conception of a child. Wow. Some of you guys, there's going to be a new baby coming by next year. Maybe when you get married for some of you guys. I saw that. So there's going to be, wow. There's going to be a new beginning with the birth of a new baby. A cat. The cat. A two-faced friend. So there's a person that they got with somebody. Okay, the unsolicited advice is that person that's a two-faced friend. That's like the Seven of Swords. They're sneaky. January. I was saying that Capricorn energy. Something in January, during Capricorn season. Somebody is definitely worried. about some intense situation where they got backstabbed. Could this be you? Vine. Seek out information that will help you. Finger. So this is about warning you of a problem. So this can be about you or somebody else. Spirit is trying to guide you of a problem of someone that's two-faced it, that will stab you in the back by next year, maybe next month. A crib. Let me get some clarification on some of these energies. You're being guided in a direction to be careful with this two-faced person. This can be that person who didn't want your advice. Clarify this unsolicited advice. Wait a minute. Take that back, spirit. What about this two-faced person? Let's talk about this sneaky person. Let's talk about that, because this looks like, okay, a lot of you guys were being guided to move away. There it is. Where's the card? It popped real quick. Okay, they were in a connection with a Queen of Pentacles in reverse who didn't have anything, who now they're stuck. Okay. So they were with a Queen of Pentacles who they learned some news about how unfaithful and how they were a snake. And so they regret it. They learned this about this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. She didn't have shit. This is what they're thinking about. They was teaming up. They learned some information about how double-minded that person that they got with, that was a con artist. But see, when it comes to you, you guys, it's like you may have told or spoke or said something. Sometimes when you talk to people, it doesn't always have to be like having to sit down with them. Again, it's just your gift. Sometimes you can speak something, say something into just talking in general, and somebody didn't want to hear it. So it's almost like when you're talking about whatever it is, or maybe you guys are having a conversation, this person really shut down when it came to you. New creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. So this is about you guys starting over from, uh-huh, somebody wants to return. Uh-huh. This is somebody who wants a fresh start, who wants to choose the path to return back to you. There, this is somebody that was um a past lover, a past friendship. Somebody had a new start with someone. Here we go. Yeah, the devil. Mm-hmm. They returned back, or they had obsessions with allowing to have these new starts again with somebody. Okay, yeah, they built with this person. Mm-hmm. Somebody wants to return to you and start again. There it is. Somebody wants a new start and a new beginning. I want to find out something else about this person. Tell me about this Two of Wands in reverse. What is it about this person returning back? A small offering. See, that's it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, they want to come in. That's what it is. It seems like you ready. This person wants to come in because they feel like this is the time to take the chance to try to invest and speak with you guys. This person is very toxic. This is somebody who wants to build with you now. This person maybe want to build money, a business with you. This is somebody who sees your power. Remember, they had this um idea that with the advice that you were given, it was unnecessary and unsolicited. But now they're ready to take charge. See, they're ready to, come back. Now they're all ears, right? There are so many barriers stopping us from being together. I'm trying my best to become a better person so I can knock down the walls for you and eventually with you. See, I told y'all this is a person that really they looking at you now like, oh my goodness, everything Sag was saying to me. Wow, I didn't have the insight to open my mind and find out what they were talking about. Because this was the same person that was stabbing you in the back. Th- yeah, they were. But let's find out more about this warning you of a problem, either now or in the future. Remember, I said something in 30 days or something in January. So let's find out about that. Let's find out. Okay, Spirit is saying this person may be trying to come back because this is Mercury retrograde. Everybody wants to come back. Now, let's find out about this finger. This is the hand of God informing you, the Most High, I should say. Tell me about that. Tell me about this finger. Oops. Oh, see that? They warning you. Mm-hmm. This is Tower moment. This is what they're trying to tell you. Mm-mm. They like, yep, we're warning you. We're warning you of a problem that's trying to come in your space. This is a person that wants to, they're obsessed with trying to change the way things have gone between you and them. They're trying to seek out information to get help from you. See? This is the same person who said your advice wasn't shit. They ain't want to talk to you. We're just talking in general conversation. We're not even really getting real deep into the whole, okay, Sag is all spiritual and stuff. You just had great insight and you're a great communicator. So now this person is looking at, oh, wow. See, this is somebody who, again, they're two-faced it. See, two-faced it friend. This is somebody who really, when it comes to new beginnings, maybe they wanted a child, maybe they want to create a family with you. This is all to keep you in this cycle where they could kind of have control over a connection. A corn artist. They're a snake. That card keeps coming out. It keeps coming out. See, the spell work. They were doing spells. They were doing spells to try to keep you coming back to returning to them. Um, Tell me about the small offering. Uh-huh. See? They're ready to give. They're ready to, you know, in exchange for some knowledge, for some information. The same person that said what you had to say was, I don't need to hear it. Now they're backtracking. Yeah. Yeah, let's find out more about this two-faced it. Oh, yeah, you. They trying to come at you. The Nine of Pentacles, right? Oh, they tried to say you were two-faced it. Oh, yeah, they said you was a player. Seems like you ready. Yeah. They said that you were somebody that played a lot of games. This is what they're trying to say. See, this is some. Listen, and see now you're happy. This person is saying, "Oh yeah, all along, Sag was fucking around on me the whole time." See, this is somebody who don't take accountability for nothing. Their hands are clean. Nope, their hands are clean. So they feel like, "Oh, you must got somebody. You'll be married." Oh, you listen to the Most High. You trust your higher self. This person is saying that, okay, well, I'll take my wisdom about whatever I know and I'll just keep it to myself. This person is seeing that about you now. They like, oh damn. They always were so confident, so beautiful, so just so self-assured and optimistic about themselves. They, their connection and how they had this connection with spirit and I rejected them. This is how they're looking at you now. This I'm telling y'all, you're a sad. So I'm sure there were conversations about and around faith and spirituality, some kind of way. You had that kind of conversation with somebody, and that person, I think they thought they knew more than you. They weren't willing to open their mind and hear what you had to say because the problem is this person is seeing that with the Seven of Cups and how complete satisfaction you have with yourself, they're talking about you have changed, when in reality, you are still the same person. The Seven of Cups is having multiple options, disillusion. They're trying to talk about, oh, you was really somebody who was fake, but you were really successful. It's almost like this person didn't recognize everything about you. Here's the Justice card. See, this is the truth. So this person didn't want to believe that you knew more than them, that you were a wise and gifted teacher. Some people think if they have more, education than you, maybe, or maybe they think that the only way someone can have more knowledge is in a book. Your knowledge and wisdom and information came from within. It came from within. Your knowledge, your wisdom, and your understanding about spirituality was within you. See, that person can't understand that. It's like everything about you just stands out and above the rest. So they were real insecure about this. You see these cards. This is somebody that's insecure about everything about you: your beauty, your wisdom, your connection to the Most High, how gifted you are, how grounded you are. Like, you're just so much. You're too much to handle, all while being confident and successful. And I mean, it's just too much. This is the Seven of Cups. Like, it's just overwhelming. Wow, you're able to contain all of this within you, still making things look so much easier. It's people be real messed up about other people's gifts. Yeah, people get real jacked up about other people's gifts. That was a gift when you were speaking to this person. You know, they didn't want to accept your thoughts, your opinions, whatever it was. So now that cycle is over, and you guys are going to be making a lot of money. Okay, this is what it is. So they're speculating about your gifts. Now they want help. See, they want help. It says it right over here, this card here. They're looking for your help. Now they want to get with you, talk to you, everything. But Spirit is telling you, nah, danger is approaching with this individual. They're not to be someone that you want to repeat a cycle with this person. This is somebody who wants to pay you for your advice now. It's really what's going on. You guys may be charging. Maybe you have your own business. Whatever you do, you can charge people. It's the life cycle. It's a give and take situation here on this plane, guys. That's just life. You have a product, a service, a gift. You're going to get something in return for it. That's what life is, right? Yes, you are kind. You give advice. It says unsolicited. That advice you give to people just out of the kindness of your heart. Everything, you don't have to put a dollar tag on it or a price tag on it. But Spirit is telling you you're in a position where it's time for you to get paid for the advice that you're giving. That's what they're saying. Yeah, because you devote so much time. This is about money and power and success and everything that you are doing. See, this person is obsessed with the fact that your new ventures and what you're doing, if you're not, a lot of you guys starting next year, you're going to be expanding. You're going to be jumping into this entrepreneur lifestyle. I mean, the way the world is going, if you're not grounded in something, using your gifts, you're behind. I'm telling y'all, all y'all. If you're not doing something outside of your career, which means working for the man, you're going to be left behind. This is a time now where you're supposed to be, like sharpening up the gifts that the Most High has already have instilled within you. It's already in you. It's about cultivating it. This is where we're at now in the Aquarius age. So it's about learning yourself, working on yourself, building yourself, and getting something for it, right? That's just what it is, guys. That's just a part of life, right? Access, oh, across distance, just us. The miles may seem vast. Remember, I told you this person is, trying to telepathically speak to you. Yeah. But the connection transcends space and trust that what is meant for you will find its way. So, certain events are impossible to avoid and they drastically shape your future. Embrace the uncertainty, knowing that serendipity works in your favor, guys. So, as I was just explaining, it's time for you guys to start doing and using your gifts during this time. When you were giving advice, talking, or just being yourself, that's a part of your gift. That's a part of who you are. Okay, people think if you don't have a PhD behind your name that you don't know what you're talking about. No, that's not true. Because actually the matrix is emulating the chosen seeds. They emulate us. We don't emulate them. That's what that person is realizing about you guys. Uh-huh. That's what it is. So they envy you and they're greedy. So they're looking for a small favor. This person may want to take you out on a date. So now they're ready to pick your brain. Prior to that, they didn't want to hear nothing you had in your brain, right? Ain't that something? So we're going to close out. Find out what their true intent is if you go out on a date. Somehow there's some sort of great news for you guys. Huh, imposter. I told y'all this person, they're desperate. There's okay, that's why the hand of God, the finger is pointing. There's an imposter that's desperate to hear what you have to say now, remember? And they're coming across all friendly. That's what it is. That's confirmation. They're gonna come across very open to hear what you have to say now because they need you. Be careful when people switch up, the two-faced so-called friends. See, now they're curious. So that's what Spirit is trying to warn you when it comes to this reading. This person is hearing how the free advice or the free game, the free love, the free attention that you were giving this person, oh, it's invaluable. It always was invaluable. But now they're seeing your worth because others are recognizing the thing that you were giving to this person at no charge. I mean, your love, your attention, your support, your honesty, the integrity, your moral standards, all of that was being given to someone who didn't deserve it, actually, because it was unsolicited. So now they're just curious. That's the read, Edge. We're out of here. We're not going to stay long. But that's everything. See, they're grieving you now. They're grieving you. Of course they're grieving you. Because they were sitting next to a god, a goddess. Now they're trying to get up the courage to talk to you, to pick your mind. That's what that is. Now they want to, boy, oh boy. This person probably walked away when you were talking. Now they trust you. Oh, now they trust you. Oh, they see how honest you were. I feel like, okay, Spirit is saying this is somebody who was listening to others. This is why they were indecisive. They were listening to what other people were saying about you. So there's a person that you two might know. So it sounds like there's a connection of others that might know you and them. This person took the advice of somebody else. Somebody gave or said something about you to that person. This is also why they were indecisive. they were caught in their head. Somebody told them that you were a player. When you were single, just building and making your money on your grind. So it seems like there was somebody that snaked this person to talk them out of not trusting or believing anything you said when it came to multiple lovers, friends, relationships. This person was using that as an excuse to ignore you when it came to advice, maybe when it just came to telling this person how they could have a connection with the Most High, or expressing your connection to the Most High, what some of the ideas that you had. Maybe you were just giving advice to this person. You were. There was something about you telling this person truths that they were too closed minded to listen to. But I feel like somebody was telling this person that you were a cheater. You may have had multiple friends. Maybe you did. But you were a single person. Some of you guys, you weren't married to this person. You were just single. As they were doing what they were doing, you were out here working, building success, money, creating your wealth. Slowly but surely, you're getting there. See that? Look at that. Yoke. Feeling tied down and frustrated. While this is how they feel. See, you guys were all along building and growing. Somebody was lying on you. Could have been a Pisces, Aries. That Aries card keeps coming out. That's the reading, Sage. We're out of here. Thank you for stopping by. Hit the like button. Again, if you would like a full reading, hit me up at truthgoddesstarot@gmail.com. That is the reading, guys. Bye. Planner. I'm going to guess. Spirit is saying, no, hold on. Give them just this. Planner. Student, unfulfilled. Okay, so there's somebody that's unfulfilled because you're a planner and they're like a student. I'm telling y'all, you were always that high vibrational teacher. They were the student and you were the teacher. That's the reading, guys. Bye.